Once upon a time, not too long ago, the city of Shreveport had two minor league baseball teams, the Shreveport Captains and the Shreveport Swamp Dragons. And back in 2011, the franchise, the Shreveport Captains, moved to Frisco, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas. So the Captains moved to Frisco, Texas, and there they became the Frisco RoughRiders. So because we no longer have a baseball team or a baseball stadium, Shreveport will never see Banana Ball games. Banana Ball is a minor league exhibition league that has 6 teams. The Savannah Bananas, the Party Animals, the Texas Tailgaters, the Firefighters, the Coconuts, and the Clowns. And these 6 teams travel from city to city to play their baseball games. And their two newest franchises, the Clowns and the Coconuts, play their games in smaller venues. Coconuts and the Clowns play their games in smaller stadiums, about the same size as Fairgrounds Fields was here in Shreveport. Now, even though our stadium was a bit outdated and seating was also limited, I think Fairgrounds Field only had about 4,200 seats. Some of these stadiums had a little bit more seating, anywhere from like 5,000 to 7,000 seats for fans. But had the city kept up the stadium and, renovated over the years, they could have added some berm seating areas or even more physical seats. But because Shreveport was never really a baseball friendly city, they let the stadium go to crap and it became abandoned. And as you know, it's gone now. It was demolished. So, yeah, our former teams, the Captains and the Swamp Dragons, they're no longer here. The Captains franchise moved to Frisco, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas, and they're now the Frisco RoughRiders, and they play games out there. And today, March the 8th, they're actually playing out there. I think the Coconuts and the Tailgaters are playing today. Okay, so another missed opportunity by Shreveport because of many factors. It's not just you can say this is the city council, the mayors that we had in past years, city council members, and also the citizens, the residents. Shreveport was never really a baseball-friendly city. The attendance showed that. Me, myself, I was a basketball kid growing up. I was a big fan of the NBA as a kid growing up. I didn't discover Banana Ball until last year. I was browsing on YouTube one day, and I came across this Banana Ball game, and I sat down and I watched it. I was like, this is pretty fun to watch. This is not like a regular Major League Baseball game, Banana Ball is kind of like, it's the equivalent of what the Harlem Globetrotters is to the NBA. They have the fans get involved a lot. They're getting involved in skits in between the innings, a lot of dancing, and a lot of skits put on by the players on the field. They're very athletic. They're always doing backflips and doing trick plays when they're catching the balls out in the outfield. Very fun, very entertaining to watch. Yeah, so had the city of Shreveport never given up on baseball, we would still have our stadium and we would probably be hosting Banana Ball games here. There were petitions made over the years to save the stadium, but lots of Shreveport residents voted no.